himself. You know, don't start talking to me about whether a guy's a great player when they're 22.
I think Phil is obviously pretty confident of his game because of the results he's had. I'm not sure if he believes he really is the best player in the world.
He should know, you know, that I've been ruling the Hold'em world for 20 years. But I don't think he recognizes that.
An ego obviously is going to cloud your judgment sometimes and make people play bad.
We're like in the Old West right now, man, and I've been the fastest gun in the West for about 15 years. Boom, 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 boom. Now we're going to find out how fast can these young guns draw. Because now I'm here, both guns fully loaded, ready to go.
I think Phil Hellman's got the worst sheet right now, just with Tom to his left, and then, you know, Tom has Andy and Roland to his left, which is, you know, they're pretty tight right now, and so Tom has the best seat in the house.
Andy's got about 15 big blinds.
Raise to 15,000 total. Pass.
Too much for an all-in, is it?
Yes, yes. I mean, it's an interesting hand because, you know, if he did make a raise, is he committed to call re-raise? And uh-oh, here goes Tom with the all-in.
All-in.
Andy's gonna have to do some thinking because Andy knows that. Oh, he's calling.
Call.
Wow. See, this is the reason why I'm not a big fan of the fast call, insta call. You know, I always like to think over and just kind of do a little analyzing.
Did you have 4, yeah?
Yeah.
Now I have
Spades.
Now I have a
4 clubs.
Yeah, me too.
How much did you leave the code off?
No, it's all right.
Gonna be tough.
That is a terrible
tough
flop
spot.
for Black's fours. He's
Club.
he's got a better shot of a split, basically.
Yes, he's got 1% to win, and this look like
So that 1% is being rounded up, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't want him to get his hopes up.
Oh, there it
wait, you
goes.
got a 4?
Running
You
force.
had the 4 clubs, yeah?
He gained 1%.
That's great.
You're still like 1 in 200.
Fours got him into
Good
trouble
game,
in his
guys.
last match, too. And Black will take 3 points anyway.
All right. Vital performance.
Fours, it's deadly hand to play if you don't hit a set. It's always sweet to have that super aggressive image and then wake up with a big hand and get action.
That's the second time I've kind of done something like that in the Premier League, and it's a mistake. And why I do it, I don't know. If I thought about it, you know, I would have mocked them, you know, but I didn't, so that's all I can say.
You're 100%.
Down up,
You're
and Tom
100%.
Dwan back to first again, JC, into this 3-way.
It's no surprise to me, you know, he's picking up a lot of dead chips still in the blinds, and then here he goes. When he wakes up with a big hand, he gets action.
18.
To 18,000 total.
Helmut's made it 18
Now,
now.
if you can take this 18 away, Dur, that would get you, you know, a little closer. Or maybe you just give me 180.
I think Phil's giving away a lot of weakness when he's talking to Dur in this way. I think Dur is starting to pick him on the weakness that Phil's giving away. Either that or he's a little bit on tilt. One of the two.
36,000 more. Pass.
How much you have left there, Dur?
Pick a color.
It's the way the chips have gone all of a sudden. It's like Dur has nearly 3, Helmut has 2, and Roland is a little more than 1. I mean,
Why don't we find out if you cover me or not? How much is it?
Would you like an exact count there?
Wow, Phil's probably sensing that Dur's squeezing her and maybe thinking about moving all in.
even if he has a slight read, it's just that at the end of the day, there's too much of a reason to just wait for the next spot.
If I have kings or aces, you wouldn't begrudge me taking all this extra time, right? I'm all in.
Wow,
Nice.
strong play by Helmut. He made a good read and just going with it.
Is that pretty much the strongest play you've seen him make in the Premier League so far?
Yes, so far, yes. I mean, that is a huge play.
He's chip leader now.
I don't know.
Chips have never been so close, JC. I mean, who would you make a favorite and why?
I know, no, he didn't win that much actually.
Right now, I still like Tom's chances just because he has position on Phil. I mean, he's shown that he can slow down a little bit. You can't count Phil or Roland out of it because Roland's playing really solid, and Phil's not getting out of line. I mean, he's making good reads on Tom right now, so it's actually slowing Tom down. So right now, I really think it's anyone's game.
But you like the fact that Tom's just sort of picking up more pots than the rest of them. He's still picking up all those small pots, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, those are one that are so key. People overlook those small pots. I mean, they tend to give on the small pots a lot, and those are the one that adds up slowly. And then next thing you know, you see the guy catching up to you and you're giving up your lead.
This is the best flop for Roland that didn't include a 6, I'm guessing. He just checked behind Dwan on the flop, and now Tom's bet into him.
Yeah, this is going to be another interesting hand right here.
Are there more reasons for Roland to just call here and keep the pot small, or raise for value? I mean,
I'm a fan of keeping it small, especially he has position on him, and if he's gonna raise, he's got to be ready to go with it if Tom re-raises.
pretty big re-raise he's made here. It's 9 plus 16. Is Tom capable of getting away from this, or is this?
I mean, he's capable of getting away from it, but he's also capable of moving all in. But right now, I kind of feel like he might fold here. Wow, interesting.
He decided to just see what happens, or what? Yeah, you didn't expect that.
He might be looking for a bluff card here.
Right.
That's not too scary of a card for Roland. Tom believes that Roland is made, not drawn. So Tom probably thinks that there's a lot of drawn cards out there. If the straight card got there or the flush card got there, Tom can probably fire out a reasonable size bet and win. Doesn't really have to go all in. So it's a tough spot, especially when you're out of position. And right here, Roland, I mean, I think the only bet he can make here is probably just all in.
Well, he's got, geez, I think Roland's got about 130,000 there. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And the pot's only 60. He's only put 30 in here.
There might be a check by Roland here.
Dangerous.
Especially with the amount of chips he has. Oh, wow.
It was an awkward stack. You kind of said the all-in was best because you can't be raised all-in then. And this is a double pot. Like, it's double the size of the pot this all-in. It's massive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough stack and a tough pot size.
I mean, I'm gonna feel dumb if I'm wrong, but I really don't want to fold.
Big moment here. Obviously, I mean, if Dwan calls, you can see by the percentages, he's going to be slaughtered in this.
I hope it's right. I call.
2 6s.
Man, Jesus, nice hand. Wow, that's so odd. Nice hand.
Good outs, buddy.
Was that for value?
Yes.
Nice hand.
This is huge for Roland DeWolf. Tom Dwan's going to be left with like no chips. And
you got me.
Should be.
Tom says he's really impressed with the way Roland played this. That he's actually kind of tricked him.
Nice hand.
40.
He's won 23 hands, JC, but down to 36,000 now. Look at that bet frequency for Dwan, 70%, and that one big pot. Wow.
Look at who's the chip leader now.
Yeah. The Wolf must be feeling great right now about this Premier League, about this match. And for Dwan, I mean, just what you said, JC. You'd rather make the wrong laydown than the wrong call. Right now, Dwan,
All in.
he's down to 36,000. It's Oversville, really.
Yeah, but you know what? Don't ever count Tom out. I mean, he's the type of guy that can just make a huge comeback right away. I mean, he's known in his career to make huge comeback, cash games or tournaments. So I mean, even if he has 30,000, it can look like 100, 150,000 really quick.
Well, it's going to look like 75 or nothing after the next 5 cards.
Oh.
Helmuth called quickly from the big blind, the all-in from Dwan on the button. And
actually, Tom, don't mind this because